2009 Dodge Caravan, but pull the alternator in prep for rebuilding, attempting to rebuild the alternator. Before loosening up the battery, we're going to lubricate. Lubrication complete. So now we're moving on to taking this battery out. What I might do is actually pop a more fresh battery in and just check it. Check how things are going. Let's see, any hold down on it? Yes. Alright. Gotta remove that hold down. This is not the right size battery. I'm just going to use this to test. Sounds like there's some juice in it. Alright, well, let's see if we can start this thing up. And then I will remove the negative battery terminal and see if it stays running. And there it died. Get the battery disconnected. Flipping the gas. Kind of hanging RPMs. Surging a little bit, I guess. Every time I flip the throttle, look at those lights. Oh my goodness. Okay, so foot on the brake. I'm going to pop it in reverse. Oh, there it goes. Died out. Okay. Can't get that key back out until I connect the battery again. Take this battery back out. That to me confirms that it is the alternator. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we're pulling this. So we'll get this battery out of the way and turn our attention to the belt. Got to take this tensioner. We can take a 3/8 ratchet and reach down in where the tensioner is, and we'll be able to crank that to pull the tension off the belt and get it off of the alternator pulley. See if I can show you what that looks like. So there's the tensioner. We can take our 3/8 ratchet. There's a square receiver down at the bottom of the tensioner. You want it set to tighten. I'll use a bit of leverage here. Need to adjust my ratchet a little bit. Okay, now we should be able to just pull the tension off. You can see the tension coming off of the belt here. Pull that over and off of the alternator pulley. Just let that tensioner relax. You do want to pull that ratchet out so I don't forget it. So now we've got the belt off. I'll turn my attention to the mounting bracket here on the top. The electrical connectors. Red tab pulls back, and then you can push in the push tab to pull that electrical connector off there. Bolt here, that's probably 12 millimeter. Oh, okay, it's a 13. These are also 13s. Yeah, let's just move that out to the side. We'll leave this on here. Less to forget. Okay, so now we've got, those are going to be a 14 or 15 mil. So what we have left is taking these two bolts out. I'll take this back one out first. Hard to get to. I'll tell you what, these ratcheting wrenches are so handy. These are the Gear Wrench 90 tooth. I'll try to put a link in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. I've got the standard and metric and get a lot of use out of both. I got them as one set. turn our attention to the front bolts. I better get this out of the way or I won't be able to. Oh, that might be too late already. Come on, get out. Get out the way. And I believe that's all for connectors, fasteners. Connectors and fasteners. I do have to pull this up and off. There we go. So the electricals are out of the way. Get this socket off the bolt. And there's the last bolt. Ooh, that's a big one. Long dog. So I should be able to lift up and out. Rock it back and forth a little bit. Get it to release off that lower hinge. Come on now. Okay, well, let me grab a bar. Get something underneath of that one. Yeah, this thing needs a little purification. Got some options. See what works best here. Bigger the better if we can get it in there, but I don't know if we can. We can. Okay, that seems to have done it. Get this back out of the way. There we go. There's our alternator out. We're going to take this thing apart in preparation for the rebuild. The rebuild kit is in the mail. I've never done this before. No idea what I'm doing. So I will watch some videos and I will link to the videos that I watch so you guys can learn from somebody that actually knows what they're doing. But you can follow along as I attempt to do this for the first time. Was it picking that up? Was it picking up that audio? Find out.